His grip on her arm was tight, too tight. Olivia's skin, fragile, pale with age, reddened instantly under Sebastian's fingers as he hissed in her ear. "Don't you dare embarrass us here." The bank was quiet, the fluorescent lights humming overhead as the bank manager, Mr. Thompson, adjusted his glasses and studied Olivia's trembling hand hovering over the check. Olivia wanted to scream, she wanted to cry, but instead she tapped her fingers on the desk, just 3 small taps. It looked meaningless to anyone else, but Mr. Thompson knew. That was the signal. And in that moment, at 69 years old, Olivia Anderson decided she wasn't going to be their victim anymore. But to understand how Olivia got here, you need to know the sacrifices she made, the love she gave, and the family who twisted that love into a weapon. Olivia Anderson never thought of herself as extraordinary. She was a schoolteacher for most of her life, a woman of simple tastes. She loved gardening, baking, and reading bedtime stories to her daughter Vanessa. Her husband, Peter, had been the rock of their small family until illness took him far too soon. But even in loss, Olivia believed in family. When Vanessa wanted piano lessons, Olivia sold her grandmother's ring. When Vanessa wanted to attend a prestigious college, Olivia took on extra tutoring jobs, staying up late grading papers until her hands cramped. "Don't worry, Mom," Vanessa had said once, tossing her hair back. "One day, I'll pay you back." Olivia smiled, believing her, because isn't that what mothers do? They give, and one day, children give back. Except Vanessa never did. From the moment Olivia met Sebastian, something felt wrong. He was polite, sure, but in that over-rehearsed way that felt like he was playing a part. He had the kind of smile that never reached his eyes. At their first dinner together, he insisted on ordering for Vanessa, speaking over her as if she couldn't decide her own meal. Olivia noticed the way his hand tightened on Vanessa's knee under the table when she disagreed with him. "He's controlling," Olivia whispered to Peter that night. "Maybe he's just protective," Peter sighed. "Let's give him time." But time didn't soften Sebastian. If anything, it sharpened him. Slowly, Vanessa's voice disappeared altogether. When they married, Sebastian charmed the extended family with talk of business ventures and dreams of wealth. Olivia watched her daughter smile dutifully at his side, eyes dimmer than they used to be. And when the bills started piling up, Sebastian had no shame in turning to Olivia for help. "Mom, it's just this once," Vanessa said over the phone one evening. "Sebastian's car broke down, and if he can't get to work, we'll lose everything. Please, just this once." Olivia glanced at her own bank statement. It wasn't much, but she thought, I can sacrifice a little more. For Vanessa. She handed over the money, but it was never just once. The emergencies came in waves. Rent due, medical bills, failed business ideas. Each time Vanessa's voice quivered with desperation, and each time Olivia gave in. "You're our safety net, Mom," Vanessa said once, hugging her tightly. "You're the reason we're still afloat." Olivia smiled weakly, her heart swelling with love, even as her stomach twisted with unease. But Sebastian never said thank you, not once. As the years passed, Olivia sold more than jewelry. She sold furniture, heirlooms, even her husband's old tools, pieces of him she swore she'd keep forever. Each dollar funneled straight into Vanessa and Sebastian's hands. And when Olivia hesitated, they didn't beg, they manipulated. "If you don't help, Mom, Caroline won't have her piano lessons." "Grandma, I want to see you, but Daddy says you're too stubborn. If you really loved us, you'd understand." Her granddaughter, sweet Caroline, became part of the bargain, and Olivia's heart broke every time. It wasn't just money anymore. Sebastian's temper started to show in ways Olivia couldn't ignore. One Christmas, when Olivia said she couldn't afford an expensive gift they demanded, Sebastian slammed his fist on the table so hard the glasses rattled. "You're selfish," he spat, "after everything we've done for you." Vanessa agreed. Olivia sat there, trembling, wondering what exactly they had done for her. And when she hesitated at the bank that day, Sebastian's grip on her arm told her the truth. This wasn't family anymore. This was a prison. After Sebastian and Vanessa stormed out of the bank that day, Olivia sat frozen in her chair. Mr. Thompson placed a glass of water in front of her. "Mrs. Anderson, I've known you for years. That wasn't right. Are you safe at home?" Safe. The word struck her like a thunderclap. She hadn't felt safe in years. That night, Olivia lay awake in bed, staring at the ceiling. How had it come to this? She had raised Vanessa with love, and yet here she was, 69 years old, being treated like a burden. The guilt twisted inside her. Maybe I should have given them the money. Maybe I'm selfish. But then she remembered Sebastian's grip, Vanessa's cold voice, and the shame burning on her skin. No, this wasn't love. This was control. The word appeared in her mind. Abuse. At first, sharp and unfamiliar, but the more she repeated it, the truer it felt. Abuse. 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 The phone call started the next morning. "Mom, what the hell was that yesterday?" Vanessa snapped. I couldn't do it, Vanessa. I don't have the money. Don't lie to me. You've always helped us. And now suddenly you want to play the victim after everything Sebastian and I have done for you? I can't keep doing this. There was silence. Then Vanessa's voice dropped icy. "If you walk away now, don't expect to see Caroline again." Click. The line went dead. Her heart shattered. But instead of despair, a spark of anger flared. A tiny spark, one she hadn't felt in years. For the next few weeks, Olivia avoided their calls. She let the phone ring until it stopped. Vanessa left voicemails dripping with guilt. "Mom, Caroline misses you. You're tearing this family apart. Sebastian and I don't know how to survive without you." But Olivia stayed firm. She wandered into the library and found pamphlets on elder abuse. The words felt like they were written for her. "You are not alone. You have rights." For the first time, she felt seen. She joined a support group. When it was her turn to speak, her voice cracked. "My daughter and her husband, they take everything. My money. My peace." Margaret reached over and squeezed her hand. "You're safe here. We understand." By the end of the night, Olivia wasn't just crying, she was breathing again. Encouraged, she began writing everything down: dates, amounts, words said during calls. She even saved Sebastian's threatening voicemails. Each entry felt like reclaiming a piece of herself. The breaking point came on a rainy afternoon. Vanessa and Sebastian showed up at her house unannounced. "Mom, enough games. We need $10,000 today." Olivia's knees wobbled, but she stood tall. "That money is mine. For my future, not yours." Vanessa scoffed. "Your future? You're almost 70, Mom. What future do you even have? We're your family. We deserve it." Her voice steady, she said, "No, I won't do this anymore." Sebastian clenched his fists. For a moment, she thought he might strike her, but Caroline's small voice broke through. "Daddy, stop." For the first time, Sebastian backed down. That night, Olivia whispered into the empty room, "I did it, Peter. I finally did it." Word traveled fast. Vanessa's texts poured in. "You have abandoned us. Caroline is devastated." Olivia placed the phone face down and whispered, "Not anymore." She stopped answering calls. She documented everything:
She gathered allies. She met with a lawyer. She updated her will and safeguarded her accounts. But Vanessa noticed the shift, and that made her dangerous. One evening, Olivia returned home to find her front door ajar. Nothing was stolen, but her journal was missing. 2 days later, Vanessa called, "Mom, we know what you've been writing about us. Careful, or you might regret it." Olivia's blood ran cold, but instead of caving, she made copies of everything, storing them with her lawyer and Mr. Thompson. If Vanessa and Sebastian wanted a war, Olivia was ready. The storm came on a Thursday morning. Vanessa and Sebastian stood on her doorstep, soaked from the rain. "We're broke. The bank's threatening foreclosure. This is your fault. You're gonna fix it." "No," Olivia said. "I told you. I'm done." Sebastian's face twisted. "You selfish old witch!" Mr. Thompson appeared behind Olivia. "Is there a problem here?" Olivia's voice was steady. "Yes, my daughter and her husband are here demanding money from me again, in front of a witness." Police sirens wailed in the distance. For the first time, Olivia smiled at them with absolute calm. At the station, she handed over everything: voicemails, texts, bank records, testimonies. The case was undeniable. Elder abuse, financial exploitation. Sebastian smirked, but it faded when the detective slid the recordings across the table. Vanessa wept, claiming Sebastian made her do it. Olivia's heart broke and healed all at once. She turned away. In town, whisper spread. Vanessa and Sebastian weren't just struggling anymore. They were exposed. The family leeches, the abusers, their reputations shattered. For Olivia, it wasn't about revenge anymore. It was about reclaiming dignity. Her granddaughter Caroline came to her, tears in her eyes. "Grandma, I just want to love you, without money in the way." Olivia's heart nearly burst. "And that's all I've ever wanted." In court, the evidence was overwhelming. The verdict was clear: guilty of elder financial abuse. Restitution ordered, protective orders granted. That evening, Olivia returned home, brewed tea, and whispered, "I am standing tall." She joined her support group weekly. She painted, she traveled, she rebuilt her life. When asked how she found the strength, she didn't talk about revenge. She talked about boundaries, about courage, about finally believing she was worth protecting. Closure didn't come from Vanessa. It came from choosing to live well in spite of her. One autumn afternoon, Caroline asked, "Do you think Mom will ever change?" Olivia sighed. "I don't know, but that's her journey. What matters is ours." And in that moment, Olivia realized her story wasn't just about revenge. It was about rewriting what love meant for the next generation. Betrayal cuts deepest when it comes from family. Manipulation wears many masks: guilt, obligation, love twisted into control. But it is never too late to take your life back. Olivia was 69 years old. She could have stayed silent. She didn't. She proved that it is never, ever too late to choose yourself. And sometimes, the sweetest revenge isn't watching others fall. It's finally standing tall yourself.